All right, we are live. We are back, guys. Can you believe it? The three black guys show up in the house.
The Black People Show.
Put up your threes, please.
Man, it seemed like it's been a minute.
Please. It's been a minute. We haven't done anything, and
Yeah, y'all wanted to take my birthday weekend off. Oh, okay.
it wasn't about that.
I don't have no attitude,
You
but
already
slightly.
have an attitude. You are a walking attitude. That's what you are. But anyway, guys, what's going on? Mario, who you got sitting beside you there, but it looks like somebody that you really did not deserve to have. You can't hear me? Your mic is gone. He muted himself.
Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself.
Lord, we ain't did it in so long. Folks can't even remember how to do it.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
You muted just there you go. Yeah, you there? Mario?
I'm here. I'm waiting on this mic to pick up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes,
now.
sir.
Got you. There we
I
go.
want you to
Now we in
introduce
here.
your way better half.
Whatever. Yes, she is.
Hello.
But this dog right here,
Uh-huh.
down. Okay.
All right. So that's Miss Erica Leonard, everybody.
Oh, this is Erica. I'm sorry.
Hello, everyone.
Couldn't hear you. This is Erica Leonard, Mario Leonard, the Leonards. I could not hear you. So here I am.
All right.
Now I can hear you.
Finally. All right. And of course, I got my beautiful wife, Tanya Myers, with us tonight. We're going to talk about relationships. And we got Mr. none other, the man himself, Mr. James Fred. What's going on, doctor?
What's happening? What's happening, people? What's good with y'all?
What's happening, people? So, of course, before we get started, we want everybody to like and to share this video, guys. We want to make sure, can everybody hear us? Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a something to make sure that you are getting us loud and clear, because we don't want to really get started unless you hear us. Unless you hear us. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
And we've lost James Fred's camera.
Yeah.
Right. We are playing with technical difficulties
We are having
tonight.
some technical.
Well, look
Hello.
it.
Oh, look there.
Oh, surprise.
By magic, even.
Hold on, y'all.
Mario, you mute up again.
My mic keeps muting itself. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Come on, man. I'm gonna need you to get together over there, brother.
Whatever.
Right. You make
You know
it
what I'm saying?
all
I'm gonna need
bad.
you to get together over there. You know what I'm
Whatever.
saying? You've been riding motorcycles for the past couple of weeks. Ain't tended to your computer over there. Now your computer jealous.
I actually
That's
did
the
an
problem.
update on my computer earlier today with your smart self.
Where the motorcycle vlogs at, man?
Right.
Hey, man, I didn't have
No.
a lot of stuff going on, man.
Man, cut that out. You ain't got nothing going on. You know good and well you can upload them things and edit them vlogs and get them up there. You talked about them. Now we waiting on the motorcycle vlog. I'm gonna need you to put the motorcycle vlogs out so we can go ahead and watch the motorcycle vlogs.
Oh, my.
Okay. Somebody on fire when they got their help next to them.
Hey, look, he have all that smoke when he was by himself.
When he by himself, now he got somebody sitting next to him. He look. I mean, look at it.
Behind every good man, there's a great woman.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, okay.
Y'all heard that, right?
We heard
Did
that.
you hear?
Okay.
All right.
Is that your segue?
Right.
All right, guys. So I want to just kind of update everybody before we get started on our topic tonight. That we stand right now on corona cases. We have 3.29 million confirmed cases in the United States of America. We have 970,000 people have recovered. We thank God for that. And we stand at 137,000 people have died under this administration, boggling the coronavirus.
What's the administration got to do with it? Cut that out.
Boggling. When
Well-
they had a playbook, I'm not gonna keep saying that every week, but I am gonna say it every week.
Every week, I know it.
Every week, I got to bring it up. I'm sorry.
You had a playbook.
We had a playbook in place, and this man decided that he's too cool for masks.
We had nothing.
And
We
Well,
had nothing.
he
Well.
did nothing.
Had nothing.
Did he
Steve.
did nothing? Huh?
You see the comments say, what's up with the late start? The ladies were the reason for the late start.
I was here.
The ladies were the reason for the late
I was
start.
here.
That's why we're late. The ladies. So, there you go.
But we're
here now. We're here
That's
now.
right.
We're here.
So before we get to, did you guys hear about the black militia? And Mario hit me up to these people. I never heard of them until he hit me up to this guy.
NFAC.
The NF. What is it?
AC, the Not Effing Around Coalition.
The Not Effing Around Coalition showed up July 4th on Stone Mountain.
On Mountain, baby.
Yeah, they
Militia
did.
with AR-15s,
AR.
AK-47s in hand.
Guys, if you have not seen this, y'all need to go check it out on YouTube or what have you. They was walking around saying, we are not playing, we are not kumbaya, we are not Black Lives Matter, we ain't here for that. We here to shoot somebody.
We hear about this business.
They said that way we are ready to come shoot somebody. The KKK want to act up, we coming ready. They said,
My boy, Grandmaster J.
Is that his name?
That's the leader's name, Grandmaster J.
Grandmaster J, guys. I mean,
Yeah, I saw him. It was pretty I think it probably made a few of our Caucasian brothers and sisters a little nervous. Because these guys they wasn't coming with the whole peaceful, we just gonna show y'all our guns thing. They were, we want y'all to pull up so we can get it rocking and rolling.
Right. And Stone Mountain is historically significant because who is that? Okay, there you go.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at the shoes.
Right.
I'm like, what is he doing?
Right. Stone Mountain is
Hey Key, get your boy.
wow. But the Klan historically has dealings with Stone Mountain, correct?
Correct. Stone Mountain has been awfully racist throughout the years, and not even letting black people move in. Of course, it's different now.
But the KKK has they've marched and they've had speeches and stuff done there quite a bit. I got an uncle that lives in Stone Mountain.
That's a gathering place for them.
Right, it's a gathering place for them.
Right.
Right. And so they gather there because they got Stonewall Jackson up there. And as you can see, the brothers is walking with their guns, Doc. They're not playing.
Yeah.
They're not
I
playing.
just want to let you know we here. That's all. We here.
They wanted all the smoke that day. They wanted every
Right.
They wanted every bit of it.
Right.
They want all the pieces of smoke that was available, y'all. And I hear you. I hear you, brothers and sisters, man. Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all. I was like, wow, okay. All right.
That's off the chain. Now it's just YouTube. I'm a YouTuber, and it's a YouTuber guy that I follow. I'm not gonna call his name, but it's a white guy. But he's trying to downplay the whole situation, basically saying that they showed up with guns, but they really wasn't ready because anybody knows if you show up, you don't show up and walk in, what do you call it, in formation, because it makes you an easy target.
Yeah.
But they had what he didn't know, they had people combing the trees, combing the wilderness to make sure it wasn't going to be a setup of any type. You know what I'm saying? So the brothers did their homework before they came in.
Wow. They knew what was popping, man. These folks, man, I don't know where some of these white folks act like they the only ones with guns. They the only ones with training.
Right.
you know what I'm saying? They act like do they know who's fought in these wars?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
They the only one having rights because who got their phone up?
huh?
Nobody. Okay, all right. I kept getting the echo. Technical
All right,
difficulties,
guys.
man. Technical difficulties.
I wanted to make sure that we get everybody in. I want to say hello to everybody. Please click like and share the video, guys. We want to get the viewership up, man. We are meeting great numbers, man. But you know, when we have the wives on here, it seems to go up higher for some reason when we have all the ladies on. I don't understand that phenomenon.
Yeah, I
don't either.
A long time ago. I figured that out a long time ago.
You figured that out a long time ago?
I can do a YouTube video and get 10, 15 likes. Put this one in it. All of a sudden, 100, 200 people want to see the video. I wonder why.
Well, because they don't like your
Why?
They don't like the face.
They don't like your face. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get in what we're going to talk about today. And that, of course, that is Will and Jada and Augustus Alani. I don't know how to say the boy's last name.
August Alsina.
Alsina, whom I've never heard of. Is he a rapper?
I promise I never heard of him.
I've never
And
heard of him.
if I've heard him, I just didn't know who it was. Like what song?
He did a lot of collaborations with Nicki Minaj. They have a collaboration together from like four or 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's an R&B singer on the set. You know, he was a name. He was a name. But, we're not in that age bracket anymore. So
is that what it is? Are you calling us old? Is what you calling us?
No. Apparently she ended up know.
Listen, it's a whole different game, period. Because in my day, when you did what he did with them, you kept that to yourself.
Let's back up. Let's set it up. Apparently,
I don't think you got to set that one up.
Well, I mean, for those who are not in the know, because there's some people who don't care, like me, about Jada and Will like that. But apparently, when they went through a point of being separated, thank you, wife, that Jada, tipped off and
got entangled.
Separated and entangled.
She got entangled with Mr.
Entanglement.
August. And so then Mr. August, I think he's about to have an album drop. So I think he was really trying to get his name out there and get some recognition.
Oh.
He said he wasn't.
But is he about to drop an album?
Yes.
Then he was.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I don't know who he is. So anyway, so he's about to drop an album. So he put it out there that the Lenners are having technical difficulties again. That he done lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
He put it out there that he had been involved
that he
in
been
a
involved relationship. Go ahead, take it over.
For years with Jada, with the permission of Will Smith.
Oh, this was an ongoing thing, not just a one time.
No, they were in a relationship.
Right.
Oh.
Because
he was all in, 100% all in. He had given his heart.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my thing is this. How does that happen and Will not know? Because I thought it was that he didn't know.
He didn't know.
Will knew.
We're making assumptions.
Will knew because they've always had an open relationship.
No, that is not what they said.
That's what they said.
On the Red Table Talk, they did not say they had an open relationship. They said that they were in a spot where they were separated and Will was finna leave her. That's what Will said. He was finna leave her. He was done. That's what he said. So she was in a point where she hadn't been happy for years. And I remember Will saying that he remember a time when she cried every day for like 45 days. And he told her, go figure out how to be happy. And so that was part of their thing. It was during that whole time. And she found a little happiness on August. I'm sorry. In August, maybe, in August, we'll say, I don't know. So She just wanted to feel good. That's what she said. She wanted to feel good.
We can't hear you, Leonard.
So I mean, again, like I just said, I mean, like I just said, man. I mean,
Wait a minute. I'm going way back to the beginning when Will was making the Wild Wild West, and they had when he was dealing with what's her name that was in the Wild Wild. He had that girl. I can't remember her name. I have to look it up. But Jada knew that he was
Fancy off of is that her? Fancy?
no, that's not Fancy.
That's that Jabot girl you talking about. Fancy, ain't it?
Yeah. What was that chick's name?
But back then, it was known. It was said that they had an open relationship.
That's possible.
I don't think they have an open relationship. If you follow Will and Jada, they
Selma Hayek.
always call themselves life partners.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So even though I guess they're legally married,
Now we can't hear you.
the mic going out again.
So they just have a non-conventional relationship, and I just think August is trying to capitalize off of the Smith name. She was wrong for messing with that little boy because he was a little boy.
Right, he a little boy.
She was wrong for messing with him. He was on all kind of drugs and stuff. So they both were in a very bad place, and she should not have been messing with him. He should, he was stupid. He just fell in love with the wrong woman.
He was
Most of
stupid.
the time,
He
most
got
of the
caught
time, the women, most time she
Caught
she
up.
was
How was he stupid? This was a young dude who was getting something from Jada Pinkett. He wasn't stupid.
He got all in his
He
feelings.
caught feelings. That's
He
why he
should've
got.
kept his
That's why he's
feelings
stupid.
to
He
himself.
I agree with you, Tanya. They fell in love because they had so much in common. They
Yeah,
both
drugs and-
came
and-
from a family of addiction,
Right.
which is their first attraction to each other, in my opinion. And I was saying before the mic went out, yeah, they're married, but they more so call themselves life partners. So if for people who've kind of followed them, it appears that maybe sometimes they're in love, sometimes they're not, sometimes they act married, sometimes they don't. But the one thing they agree on is that they will never divorce.
Right. So my point being, that boy caught feelings, knowing that they were never gonna leave each other. So he was
Listen,
stupid.
he was a young dude sleeping with Jada Pinkett.
I guess he's still getting what he gonna get because Will still ain't finna leave Jada. So now
And Jada ain't gonna leave
Right,
Will.
she not leaving Will.
Mr.
So-
Summertime.
Right.
Man, come on, dude.
So and now
This
that
man would drop
that
the
little
movie
boy
every
is what she
summer.
did.
Oh, she used him.
She used him.
What did she use him for? Huh?
Jada used
Jay-
that little boy.
Jada used August. She
She
said,
probably
"Look,
did, but
look,
hey,
look.
he was a really
Hey, that's
Hey,
the,
look.
that's the cougar situation. That
Right.
cougar put
Oh,
that.
look,
put
hey,
that-
look, the better boy.
Arr, arr,
The better
arr.
boy.
Well, you know what? They both needed something from each other.
Yes, they did.
Because Jada had not been happy in a long time, she said.
And that's
So
not
she was
what
trying to
I'm not
find
gonna
her
say that's
happiness.
fine, but okay, just know your place. It's almost
Well,
like,
see, that's
it's
my
like
thing.
Snoop Dogg wife always tell them side chicks, he coming home to me, he bringing the money home to me. What he do out there on the road, that's what he do. Know your place. Even T.I.'s wife tell the side chick, you need to know your place. Know your
Well,
place.
that's what I'm saying.
T.I.
August got caught up.
I know.
August got caught up, man, and that's what I'm saying. He broke the rule. You were supposed to stay the side dude. Like, why would you mess yourself up? You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to stay the side dude. Like, you weren't supposed to put that out and mess. Now you done messed yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Because, dude, you were sleeping with Jada Pinkett. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now
Jada
you
Pinkett
messed.
Smith.
You were sleeping with Will.
Yeah, we don't care nothing. But you know, I mean, you know, some people saying that he was, you know, with Will, Jada, Jaden, and Willow.
Oh, y'all
Had
doing
all
it.
over there.
No.
So,
Now, August says he was truly in love. if he never finds love again, now this is me paraphrasing. If he never finds love again and he dies today, all is well with him.
That's
Miss
what
Leonard,
he said.
Miss Leonard, Miss Leonard.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
So what we having this conversation for then? Why is so big? Because I'm like, all right, he knew what he was, and we using this to get it, just sell his little albums, and Will and Jada going on about their business.
See, I think him coming out has to do with him trying to sell this album. I mean, to all of a sudden want to speak up now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it has to do with his album because honestly, like some of us sat here and said, didn't even know who the brother was. You know what I'm saying? So now he got a new album coming out, and all of a sudden he want to drop all of this. His album sales finna go through the roof.
Of
Right.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think I think the opposite, dude. I think they gonna blackball him because he done messed with the Smiths. Everybody love Will. Everybody love Will. Everybody love Jada. And I think even with
No, we tolerate Jay. We tolerate.
You know what? I happen to agree with that. I mean, like, Will just looked in pain, even though he said this was years ago and they had moved on. I mean, Jada, you've got to be a bad woman to bring your husband to the red table to talk about a man that you had an entanglement with.
let's talk about this word entangle.
Let's talk about that.
That's gonna be the word for the year.
Hey,
Entanglement.
Right. Now on your Facebook it's gonna be married, single, divorced, or entangled. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the choices now. It ain't gonna be as complicated. Entangled.
She got listen. It's exactly that. It probably started off something that was supposed to happen maybe one time, and then they got entangled into an ongoing type deal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but like Ken just said, man, dude trying to sell his album. That's the only reason why he came out with it now. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing that Will, y'all say he knew about it. Well, if he did, then listen, that's them. Keep doing their thing.
Okay, now why did he initially come to he initially came to the house because they were trying to help him, right?
Right.
They said he was very sick.
They said that he was sick. Is that true?
Some seizures, but he had fallen off a stage, so he was having seizures.
I know he had like a liver disease that he was
Right.
dealing with.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what's that got to do with Will and Jada? They know him from the block or something? I
They
mean,
were giving him resources to help him. He was Jade. What's the boy name? Jade.
Jaden's friend.
Yeah, he was.
So wait a minute. Hold up.
That's even worse.
So mama hitting her son's friend.
Yeah.
She a MILF.
Oh man, that's some Pornhub type stuff right there. Like that.
Will said where he was with it all. He was done with her.
He was done with her. That's what he said. Now,
He said that
But was he done with her
before? I
Okay.
think he was done with her before.
Okay. Ooh, when I saw the video, Doc, all I could see in Will's face was just pain, dude. You could tell he was trying to do his best actor impression, but
That was his worst acting.
dude was hurt.
It
No,
was damage control.
You haven't seen Bright. Bright gets
So he didn't know about it.
He knew. No, he knew.
Then what was he hurt for?
After the fact.
I mean,
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't think they have an agreement where they have an open relationship like people think. But then again, they are life partners. They're not necessarily your American standard married couple.
traditional.
Right, traditional.
Thank you,
Yeah.
traditional.
I don't care nothing about that life partner stuff. As a man, it's like when our woman cheats on us, it's like all bets are off. It's
Right.
like you have been violated. I don't want to touch you no more. Leave me alone. Get out my face.
He said he paid her back though, or that he was going to pay her back.
Who said
Well,
that?
she said he had paid her back.
What was he gonna do? Sleep with one of Willow's friends?
I'm
I mean,
sure
how do
he
you
paid
pay
her back. I
I
think
mean, how
that's
do
what
you
he
pay her
does.
Your wife slept with one of your son's friends. Like, there's no payback for that at all. That's like,
I hear my
Woo.
with Danny. I
Woo! Boy,
don't know.
they never came out and said that they were in a. No, they never officially.
I've never heard them say that. I've
They
never
have
heard.
not.
And they still didn't say that. They say they're life partners.
No, they okay. Yeah, they
They even mentioned they mentioned on the Red Table Talk that people have said those kind of things about them, but that's
Yeah,
not
not
what
true.
they're saying. Yeah.
Well, either way, man. Like I say, if that's how they want to get down, then I guess, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of. I think August kind of, you know what I'm saying. August messed that up, trying to make some album sales. You know what I'm saying. He came out, said something. He done jacked up the whole groove. You know what I'm saying. So.
What, you thought you had a chance there?
I think he did that. I think he really.
No.
Keep in mind this.
She talking about James. You talking about James P.
Yeah, I'm talking about James. James say he.
What?
I'm just messing with you, man. God.
Oh, you see the way Key looking at him. You see the way Key cut him a look, boy. Woo. Go on mukbang, Key. I'm mukbanging with you. Yeah.
Everything Jada was saying though didn't necessarily ring true. She was all them big old words and flowery explanations. It was like, are you dumping all over the place? Right. So it was like, okay, you all around. Either you're not finished with it or it's still fresh to you also.
Mm-hmm.
And because she just was never just like cut to the chase, which she prides herself on being, but she wasn't in that in her own Red Table Talk. That's one of the
You're absolutely right, Tanya.
Yeah.
You know, they pride themselves on being such truth tellers.
Right.
You know, they live their whole lives. They live their whole lives unconventionally with their children.
Right.
They let their kids do whatever they want to do, you know, but you couldn't even come out and just point blank say, and I'm not going to curse on the show, contrary to my husband. You just cannot come out and say, I had an affair.
Right.
Well,
you got to come up with this big word, entanglement. And even Will, I don't think he wanted to say the word affair either, but he said, let's just call it what it is, a relationship.
Right.
So was it an affair if they were supposedly taking a break or done, or however he put it?
They weren't
divorced.
They were not divorced.
I understand that, but I'm thinking in the context of how people group relationships nowadays. You have people in open relationships and all types of crazy stuff that they've labeled it. So it's like, as far as what we may think, it is an affair. But as far as what Will and Jada, is it an affair in their eyes, or is it just Will was surprised not that she slept with somebody, but more or less she slept with one of their son's friends? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't think about it like that. I did not think about it.
They didn't bring that out that it was her son's friend, but I think it may have been okay with Will, but now that they're still married and their life partnership is stronger, now it's considered to be an affair. Maybe it wasn't then, but it is now.
Mm-hmm. Say that again.
Really?
What?
I mean, he may not have cared then at that time because they both said it was over. They believed it to be over, but now that their life partnership has, I guess, they're in an upward period, shall I say, it's considered to be an affair.
Jada was irrelevant and the mistress was irrelevant. The affair put them on the map. The end. Well, I don't think the affair put Jada or Will on it. They were already on the map. They are the Smiths.
Really?
I mean, You
It
can
put
you,
August on the map.
well, it made August a more
Yeah,
household
they
name.
or something.
Right. But Will and
I still
Jada, I
haven't
mean,
gone
they
to-
are Will and Jada.
I still haven't gone and listened to his music though.
Yeah, I gotta go back and listen because maybe I've heard it and
I heard
just
his
didn't
name,
know.
but it hasn't provoked me to go to Google and
That's
Google
what I'm
his
saying.
stuff on
If
YouTube.
you don't listen to 95.7 Jams or 104.1, one of the new hip hop and R&B station, it's out of our age bracket, really.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it because I don't know. And Mr. Mack, the reason why we're talking about this, Carlton, is because it's just a trending topic right now. You know what I'm saying? So we decided to dive into it. You know, we always dive into community issues on this show constantly. This is actually us having some fun tonight and dealing with something that's actually pretty doggone hilarious, if you ask me.
Exactly.
Carlton,
Let's laugh.
it is definitely fluff tonight, Carlton. And and we do have a lot of important things in the community, but it's
Gotta take a break
what
every
we're
now
talking
and
about right now. So
Right.
So let's talk about relationships.
Well, let us.
We got a few more minutes.
Let us talk about relationships at 9:08.
Right. So how do we feel about this? Okay, we're not gonna talk. Well, they don't have an open relationship, but many couples do. How do y'all feel about having an open relationship?
I don't understand the point of it. I don't understand the point of an open relationship. Just stay single, y'all date and do y'all thing. Why even label it anything if it's gonna be that? You know what I'm saying? Because if me and her are in an open relationship, excuse me, if me and Keisha are in an open relationship.
Just mukbang, girl. There you go. Mukbang. Mukbang, girl. Go ahead. Boy, when you get off air, it's on.
And she's doing her thing and I'm doing my thing, then why label it as anything? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't it just be, you know what I'm saying, we're single and we hook up when we want to hook up and that be the case? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the point of an open relationship. Like, what does that mean? What does it mean? To me, it's just two single people doing their thing.
So they started out, they've been married. They have papers, they're married. And then they decided, if this is true, to become an open relationship.
Oh, no, you can't be married. Talking about what now?
They were married.
They
Who-
are married.
I mean, Will and Jada's case, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, there's no such thing as open. Stephen, nothing is open.
Nothing is open.
If he go out here and get with a side chick, I'm telling you right now, first of all, I got a lot of years and a lot of work invested. I ain't going nowhere. Side chick thinks she finna walk up in here. She better come get these kids and take care of these kids. She need to be cooking dinner for the whole family. She need to be bringing money to the bank account. That is all that she can do. She ain't taking jack from my house. That's what
Hey, I mean, she can go buy school supplies, and it can just
all
be
of that, all of
a big
that,
happy family, right?
all of that.
We're
not buying no houses on no compounds. We're not doing none of that. She's just gonna be over there as a garbage can.
Absolutely
Babe.
not.
Babe.
Absolutely not.
Right.
You will not live in peace.
Right.
You will probably won't live for too long.
Now this is recorded and on the internet.
Uh-oh.
Y'all got it.
If he comes up missing,
oh my goodness, babe.
I mean, that's just foolishness. But going back to Will and Jada, you have to keep in mind that they're Will and Jada. They're big in Hollywood. They are. I mean, they have passed the baton in terms of Hollywood marriages. Well, I mean, they've been together for the longest amount of time because they say that Hollywood marriages don't last long at all.
Well, we're talking about our community,
In our community, no. Open marriages, that's just foolish. I mean, why do it?
That's what I'm saying. Because if it's open, then both people agreed to it. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be a situation where the dude where Mario just, and I'm gonna use Mario as an example, that Mario just didn't run out and go and get with Bonquisha. You know what I'm saying? You agree that Mario could go out and get Bonquisha, but at the same time, you going out to get Jerome. So that's where it becomes open. But I don't understand that if it's two married people. You know what I'm saying? Why get married in the first place if that's the case?
Because people lie.
Oh, is that what they do?
They lie. Yes.
No, but what if they agree to have a life together and build a financial future together and all of this other stuff together, but they just
you still going out to get Bonquisha and she going to get Jerome.
Is she going to get Jerome? Now I don't want to know when you're going to get Jerome and do your Jerome, and I guess because I don't know. Let me make that clear.
But you know what's sad? You know what's sad in the Black community? A lot of times it's not even about finances.
What is it?
They're just about I guess enjoying their thrills and feels, so to
Is that
speak.
what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I
not
guess you
even
gotta-
about finances.
Okay.
I don't get it, man. Like I don't get it. I don't understand the whole open relationship thing. Like if two people want to do their thing, then just do your thing. But to actually get married and then say, all right, we agree, we married, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna live together, we're gonna build together, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do my thing, you can go out and do your thing, you know what I'm saying? We just don't know about it.
Well, to me, it sounds like the two people that really really have commitment issues. I mean, if you say that you want to be with this person forever, but I still want to play, well, then you ain't really committed. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So why even?
But people are nasty.
That's what Tracy said. They just freak.
They're just freaky. Right.
They just freaky.
They
You know what I mean?
freaky and just kind of like that's just crazy to me, man. Like I've heard it. I don't know. I don't think I've ever known anybody that has that type of relationship. But I mean, to me, it just doesn't make sense. Why not just stay single and when y'all get together, and I mean, it is what it is.
I'm just thinking around. I'm not trying to say that I would do this.
I know I ain't even worried.
But just some people just stay together because of bonds like children, family, money, and they decided, well, I'm just gonna stick with this person through those things, but I'm gonna have my fun over here.
Because I don't really like them. I'm just
Well,
I'm just with them. I don't.
Well, hold on. Let's go back a couple of generations.
yes.
Let's not be deceived. Let's not be naive.
Yeah.
You've heard stories where men have had whole other families
Around the corner.
around the corner and down the street.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So this ain't nothing new. Stuff like this has been going on forever. I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but
It's definitely wrong.
okay. All I'm saying is my dear and Papa and them stayed together for a reason, but Papa did his thing. The deal is we didn't have social media
Right.
and nobody knew about it. Papa did his thing, and in some cases, Meemaw did hers.
Right.
But you didn't hear about it. It wasn't nothing that was talked about. Sit down and talk to some old. Well, you can't really talk to a lot of old folks, our old folks now, because a lot of them gone. But you'll hear some stories. There's some things that went on in the neighborhood.
Listen,
It's some folk running around in the neighborhood that look like your daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So, but I'm saying that to say they stayed together. Mama chose to stay with daddy for whatever reasons, and I guess daddy chose to stay. They stayed together for whatever reason. So applying that to Will and Jada, they decided to stay together.
let me answer a couple of questions here by my lovely sister who's
Right.
made some comments.
I don't know.
First one is how about Angela Bassett? Because we ain't talking about Angela Bassett. That's why.
What about Angela Bassett?
Second, why does that mean that they don't care about the main person? Let me tell you why that's that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I cannot say that I care about and love somebody if I am not going to fully commit myself to that person. Period. Okay. Now, do I think that things can happen, and do I think that a lot of times, especially men, put themselves in precarious situations? Absolutely, because as men, we lack the capability a lot of times to say no. So when the secretary coming at us, we lack that ability to tell her no. So we have to keep ourselves out of situations sometimes. But I cannot consciously say that I love and I care about somebody and I'm willingly going out here to be with somebody else. No, that does not fly. It ain't happening. None of that. None of that.
Boy,
None of that.
You sounding real good for TV right now, boy. You sounding real good for TV right now, boy. I ain't lying because you know, like I know, men, we have to fight a primordial or a primeval instinct not to go in.
That's why I said we don't have the capability to say no. It's hard for us to say no.
It's hard. We are hardwired. So we are fighting in my opinion, y'all can agree or disagree. That's what the show about. I don't care. We are fighting how we were hardwired as men to act and react now. Now it's socially unacceptable for us to be with more than one woman when so many hundreds of thousands of years ago, you spreaded your seed out and about. You know, you're fighting your coding, and yeah, we've done a good job, but people ain't perfect. Things happen. Did I end that right? No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Absolutely not. No, sir. No, sir, you didn't. So I'm gonna give you a chance to redo that. Go ahead.
Okay. I think what we have done now, for those of us who are faithful men, we have successfully fought what we were hardwired to do, and I think we are doing a great job as this new generation of man in all of that stuff.
My boy, there you go. That's it. You're gonna go with that ending right there. That previous ending, we ain't going. You act like that didn't even happen. All right.
Okay.
Fix it, Jesus.
Woo!
Fix it, Jesus.
Woo!
Oh, all right, guys.
I'm not to get cussed out on the show tonight. I'm trying to be real good.
Be good, brother. Be good.
Okay.
So now my sister want to fight me, y'all, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's all right.
No, fight online, Blanche. I want to hear it.
Go ahead, Blanche. Let him have it.
Put her online live. Put her in live.
Come on, Blanche.
Now Steve gotta go to work, man. It's 9:20.
Right.
I want to say that Will is a different kind of man because most Black men don't take women back when they've cheated, even if they themselves have cheated. And to come out in public and talk about it, that's a unique kind of guy.
Couldn't be me.
It's one thing to cheat, man. It's another thing to cheat with your son's friend. That
That has nothing to do with
bad though.
Right.
That's bad, man.
period.
That's like cheating is
That's
bad.
bad,
Period. It really is. But like our son's friend,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's like. Ugh.
She didn't go cougar. She went straight mountain lion.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You know. So my thing is, how long you been looking at the boy? When the boy came over, when there was 3-4 years old playing with blocks. You know what I'm saying? Was you looking at him then? You know, I mean, Jesus Christ. It's. Tracy said he's suspect anyway. Well, you know, we didn't. Will.
Oh, well, Will was with Selma Hayek for a minute at the top.
Well, you know that don't mean that nowadays, brother. You know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about Will Smith. What we ain't gonna do is talk about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Fresh Prince. We're not gonna do that. He's not suspect. He's all man, 100% man. Never ain't been nothing but man.
I
Gotcha.
don't know,
Like you feel like the General Lee.
It was looking at him.
I ain't gonna let you talk about the fresh.
That Aladdin movie was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
that Aladdin movie was kind of.
Why the jeans gotta be so feminine?
James,
Ladies
just like
and gentlemen, all right, we
about
got-
General Lee.
huh?
You said just like I feel about the General Lee.
Yeah,
I
we
feel you, brother.
gotta
I
scrap.
feel you.
Oh, speaking of that, before we go,
Speaking of what?
The General Lee.
No, sir.
generally in the Black Lives Matter, did y'all see that they put the mural out in front of Trump Tower in New York? Black Lives Matter on the ground in New York City,
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Mhm.
right in
Yeah.
front. Loved it. All right, we got 5 minutes. Rapid fire round. Tell us
James first.
what you think
Nope.
about relationships.
That's what I'm saying.
It's key bedtime.
Let's keep.
We just thank you for being in the presence. That's all. We just appreciate
Right.
you being mukbang girl.
Mukbang, mukbang on.
Mukbanging this thing. James, you go first.
Like I say, man, I don't understand the whole open relationship thing. I think people just gonna do what they do. Either be married or just be single and enjoy yourself.
That's
That's
it.
it. Yeah, I'm done. That's it.
That's
Ooh.
a first.
Well, I mean, what was the question again? My ADD kicked in, Steve.
Relationships. What do you think? Open, closed, good, bad? Let's talk about just what your thoughts on about relationships are.
Relationships. Your relationship is what you make of it. I'm in a closed relationship. I mean, absolutely closed. It's just me and her.
Ching ching.
Clink, clink, just like that. But whatever y'all want to do in y'all marriage, that's whatever anybody else wants to do. I can't, that's your business. I think your relationship is what you make it. Ms. Leonard, anything?
I agree with what you said.
What?
I don't think anyone should be in a marriage if it's going to be open. That's not what God wants. First and foremost, I don't care how we fix it up, how we put sugar on top. It's supposed to be one man and one woman. That's all I have.
Amen.
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 Let the church say amen.
Mine. We can pass the collection plate. Mine. Go ahead, Steve.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, relationship should be closed. This is what people should take pause when you bring others into your relationship, how you run the risk of unwanted exposure. Somebody always gonna tell and gonna say something because somebody is always gonna get caught up and not know how to control their emotions and their feelings. So when you step outside, you just open up the table for mess, just a whole bunch of mess. So just stay in your closed relationship, your closed circle, and keep the mess between you and your husband.
All right.
And you
That's what I
can't fix a relationship
But-
outside of your house.
Things are wrapping up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
we
know.
will. I just had one other thing to say.
Discussion hold date.
Bill Clinton almost lost the White House.
Huh?
Say what now?
Bill Clinton almost lost the White
Bill
House.
Clinton almost lost the White House. It's not worth it.
Babe, we wrapping up.
Okay, wrap up.
See, now she's gonna try to start it back up because look,
Right.
he itching. All right, so look, let me finish up, guys. When you get in a relationship, what you really need to do is take an account of what you're gonna gain and what you're gonna lose. And if you can't really figure out or match up what you're gaining and losing, you're gonna have a problem in your relationship. You have to count the cost. When I wake up every morning. I say whenever you're married, you wake up every morning, you make a decision that I am going to be committed to this relationship today. And that's how you should wake up every single morning, because that's a decision you got to make during the day. Like we talked about, there's plenty of other women and other men out there for you ladies that are better looking than your spouse. Truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just good. You know what I mean? And they're going to treat, some of them might even treat you better. But the decision is that you have got to make a decision every morning that I'm going to be committed to this relationship that I've made. And that's what you have to do every morning. All right, guys, I'm all about closed relationship. Lock it up. Ching ching.
Clink clink.
Nah,
Locked up. Tied up. Tangled up. With this one right here.
that's
Mhm.
Get entangled
Hey,
with
cut it
your
out. Get
with
a room.
your spouse.
Right.
Right.
Get entangled with
Entangled.
your spouse.
All right, girl.
All right, guys. That's
You need to put that on a shirt. You need to put that on a t-shirt.
oh, quick.
Yes.
Talk about your
Get
business.
entangled with
You got
your
2
spouse.
minutes.
Get entangled with your spouse.
Take it home.
Hold up, y'all. We ain't asked for all that now.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, talk about the business right quick. We got 2 minutes. Quick.
Talk about what?
the businesses. Quick.
The business. Go ahead,
Oh,
Daylight.
Okay, Daylight Media Concept. What do? We do photography and videography, commercials, music videos, all that good stuff. That's what we're doing over here. Okay, go.
Scripts Embroidery Studio. Please go to my page on Facebook. Take a look. Let me know if you see something you like. I'll be glad to bring your idea to light.
That's good. That's good.
Steve, Tanya, we ain't got time for y'all. We got to end the show. Y'all got too much
Look, Myers Ultimate Everything.
over there. Myers Ultimate Treats and Lemonade. There it is. Okay.
Myers Ultimate Treats, lemonades, everything
Time
else.
to go through all that there.
Hey, what can I say?
Still trying to get some popcorn.
The hateration is
Oh,
real.
yeah.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all got Jesus.
Erica, this week.
We're gonna do a whole show about Myers Ultimate, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dedicate them a whole show so they can talk about what they do over there. I'm talking about they make lemonade, they make treats, they build cars, they make masks, they create TVs, they make semiconductors, they build computers. So all of that stuff. We'll talk about that on another show.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
All right then. Well, guys, on that note, put your 3s up.
And somebody over there, a motivational speaker, and all that good stuff.
Author.
Awesome.
Author,
Homeschool.
Yeah, we're gonna do a whole show.
just on the Myers Ultimate everything.
Yeah.
All right. Put your 3s up, guys. We up out here. It's been a 3 Black Guys show. We appreciate you. We'll see y'all next Sunday at 8:30, same time, right here on Facebook and YouTube. Peace.
Entangle. Get entangled.
Entangle.
Entangle with your wife.
Entangle with your wife.